Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you had a great week. Let's do some Valentine's Day glam, because who doesn't need to know how to do a baby pink makeup look? Is it a Galentine's? Do you have a lover? Doesn't matter. You just need to know how to have a cute pink makeup look in your roster. Let's get started. Alright, let's get started. So I did already do my brows and I prepped my eyelids. Now on my eyelids I only have concealer and powder. I don't think you need a fancy primer, so if you have one, if you like to use one, go ahead. I don't. It works. We go with it. Now, first things first is going to be primer, because this is like a Valentine's Day fresh, glowy pink makeup. I feel like I want to be glowy, so we're going to go in with L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. Now, this is super affordable. It is drugstore. It makes your skin look like your skin, but better, and it does come in a couple of different shades. So I feel like that's a really, really good option. Stunning. Now, let me go in with the foundation. This one is on its last leg, but this is the L'Oreal one. Super duper good foundation, in my opinion. Great for every day. Just holds so nice. And obviously over the primer, it looks even more like kind of refreshing. I don't know if that's the correct word, but I would say is. I also always like to put my foundations first on my hand and just then on my face. Kind of like to warm up the product before it goes on my face, just because I feel like that's what makes it blend easier and kind of almost sink into the skin easier. Alright, now that I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, it's time to go in with the cream bronzer. I'm using the Fenty one. She has been through life. This is like a cream contour more than it is a bronzer, in my opinion. I think this is pretty cool toned, and considering that it's gonna be like a baby pink makeup, I think the cool tone is exactly what I want to go for. I'm going in with like a kabuki brush, and I'm just straight up applying product to my cheek to kind of sculpt my face rather than warm up my face. I will go in with the bronzer later on, but for the contour and for the underneath, the powders, I feel like this is something that will go better. Now for the blush, I know how unexpected we're gonna go in with a pink. This is Rare Beauty. Sorry. I'm gonna go in with a Rare Beauty pink blush. This is in shade Grace. Now, I will be honest, she is never ending. If you want to make an investment on a cream blush that just kind of never finishes, I don't know if there's anybody that has finished a Rare Beauty cream blush. I mean, obviously I use other blushes too, but just in general, I don't think anybody has finished her. I think they're never ending. That's just my opinion. I also decided today to be a crackhead and apply so much, but it's okay. It's also blendable. You know what? It looked insane when I applied it and then I blended it. And on camera it still looks a tiny bit insane, but I feel like in real life it actually looks good. It's fine. It's fine. We roll with it. For the concealer, I'm going to go in with a Huda Beauty FauxFilter concealer. Now, let me just say, I'm showing you the products I'm using for this makeup look. If you have a concealer you like, if you have a bronzer you like, or a blush you like, it doesn't matter. Just use what you have. You don't need to go out there and buy new products just to create this baby pink look, okay? All you need is baby pink shades. That's the only thing you need. The rest is literally use what you have. I'm a big advocate for just use what you have, okay? But I am showing you the products that I like and that work for me. So just keep that in mind. All right, my base is indeed done. She does look quite cute. She looks baby doll. She looks baby pink. She looks pastel. We love that. Now I'm going to set it. I'm going to first set it with Easy Bake and Snatch. Now this is the old formula. I have a brand new one of these. I actually enjoy the old formula a lot, as you can tell. That being said, I know that there's a new formula, but I'm not going to be throwing out my old formulas and going to the shop and buying new ones. I'm going to just use my old formula. If you still have an old formula, it's a good formula. I don't know why people... It's not the same as the loose powder, but it's still a good formula. And I take the powder puff and I'm just gonna set it my under eye, and I'm gonna set my whole face with this pretty much. Alright, now for extra step of kind of setting, kind of brightening. I'm gonna go in with a P.Louise. This is powder, pressed powder, and it's in a shade Milkshake. This is a lightly pink undertone powder. She is a little bit in your face, okay? The pink is a little bit in your face. She's pigmented, let's put it that way. But it is perfect for this eye look because, okay, first of all, P.Louise, girlfriend, that is so good. But also, it's just, it brightens that under eye and adds a bit of pink to it so freaking nicely. It is an extra step if you're not like a big contrasted makeup girl. This might not be a step for you. I am a big contrasted girl. I do like my under eyes, you know, be visible from the space. Also like to look like a Tin Man, but that's just my things. You don't have to like the same things, it's okay. But this is an extra step. I think this is a brilliant powder for what it is. Honestly, if you want a brightening powder, P.Louise, she pops off, okay? My brand new favorite, by the way. Now, let me go into the bronzer. Bronzer, quite classic, Hoola bronzer by Benefit. Why am I showing it like this? Hoola by Benefit. We all know how she looks like. We all know she's amazing. If you do have a different bronzer that you enjoy, again, don't run out and buy yourself a brand new expensive bronzer. Just, girlfriend, just use what you have. I am always going to be an advocate for use what you have. You don't actually need to spend, you know, a good penny of yours on products you already have in your collection. Now, she is quite on camera harsh bronzer, don't worry about it. We will blend her better than this, I promise. But I do really like her with pinks. I don't know why. I think this bronzer looks very good with like pink blushes and pink, just pink stuff. Alright, now that I'm done with the bronzer, even though it looks a tad bit crazy on the camera, maybe it's just my monitor giving me that look. Oh, I don't know. I promise you it looks okay in real life. We're gonna go in with a blush. I'm showing products in such a weird way today. Anyways, and there's nothing. Ooh, there's nothing that screams Valentine's more than this. Okay, so let's go in with a blush. Disclaimer: if you get this product, which by the way, beautiful, beautiful blush. I don't know how to preface this. A little goes a long way with this product, but like a melt on the cheek. Do you get me? Like, this is how I would recommend using this. Because she is just so pigmented. So beautiful, yet so pigmented. I personally blush my nose. If you don't like it, don't do it. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, just don't do it if you don't like it. Alright, now this is my face makeup kind of done. Let's go in with a highlighter. Now, highlighter, I pulled her out, probably out of the archives for some of you bitches, okay? This is Makeup Revolution by Soph. Mine is in two part, it's now in two bits. Anyways, the reason why I wanted this is because this has like this beautiful pink, and I feel like with this like specifically icy pink look, this pink highlighter will look so great. And I don't think I own another pink highlighter, as I use it so rarely. I didn't feel the need to like go out and purchase another one. Once again, use what you have. If you have a pink toned highlighter that you like, you don't need to go out and buy it. If you don't use pink highlighter at all, I will say don't buy it at all. Just like, honestly, you don't need it. Just use whatever regular highlighter you use. I will also highlight my nose with a pink. And for the eyes, I know like probably to make it all like cutesy and stuff, I should go in with a pink. But for the eyes, I will actually go just into the gold, same palette, any gold highlighter. I don't know if this palette even exists anymore. If it does, honestly, this is a great highlighter palette. Like, and if you think it's not, look at that, how many pans I've had, okay? Like, this is genuinely such a good, in my opinion, highlighter palette that I would just, if it still exists, I would recommend. If it doesn't exist, but maybe Makeup Revolution made something similar to this, that it's not a collaboration, I feel like that would also work. I've not actually tested anything from Makeup Revolution in a minute, but that used to be one of my favorites. For the setting spray, I will be going in today with a Power Grip Dewy setting spray. This is a good setting spray if you want like a very glowy, sweaty looking makeup. And I feel like for this like pinky, I don't mind that, but if you're more into matte makeup, this is not gonna be your favorite. Let's put it that way. I feel like that melted my makeup together quite nicely. So for the eyes, I want to do this nice baby doll pink, which is, I feel like now it's turning into like a baby doll pink Valentine's Day makeup. So anyways, I want to do this like nice smoky dusty rose situation, which is really light and really like cute on you, as in like the way it's like my face makeup is not too harsh. I don't want to make my eye makeup really harsh either. I wanted to make it all pink and cohesive, if that makes sense. And for that reason alone, we are bringing back Miss Naked 3. Now, I am a big voucher for use what you've got, and this is what I've got. I rarely put dusty roses on my eyes anymore. And so I've realized that that's the kind of only palette that I have that will have the right mattes for this specific vision that I have. So again, use what you have. This is your makeup girlfriend. I mean, again, this channel does not, I don't believe in expiry dates, okay? Especially like in powder products. Listen, if they look fine, if they smell fine, if they look fine, I don't understand why would you like try and get rid of it. But you know, it's whatever makes you comfortable. Let's put it that way. Now I am going in with the Limit, which is like the lightest matte dusty rose shade in this palette. I feel like that's actually exactly what I wanted. This girlfriend's has been used. I used to like do dusty rose eyeshadow look so much. It's crazy. Okay, now I don't think that's enough color on my eyes, so I will go into Nooner, which is like this, I'm gonna put it on the screen, this like darker mauve, like almost like a smoke mauve situation. To add a bit of dimension. Now, that's quite enough dimension for me for my crease. It is like a Dusty Rose Light eyeshadow palette. I don't want to go crazy, but what I do want is a wing. I'm going to go in with the same palette, and I'm going to go into this like gray type of tone. And I'm going to try and make a liner out of it. Listen, I don't know if I will succeed, because I want this like smoky eyeshadow liner happening right now. This might just need fixing after my experiments, because I don't know if this eyeshadow is capable of doing it, but let's see. I'll be honest, the swing does not look bad at all. Like, say what you want, I think this wing looks good. I also really like doing wings out of eyeshadows because they just look a lot more muted and a lot more cutesy. Now, I am a glitter whore, okay? I do not do my eye makeup looks without glitter. If you want, you can stop here, or you can add like a lighter eyeshadow in a corner, and it's just gonna look fancy. But I'm going in with a Beauty Bay Berries palette, and I'm going in with a Cloud shade, which is like this shimmery star, like bright. Oh my god, she's so beautiful. Like, come on. She's going on my eye. She has that pink glitter in it. She has a little bit of green glitter in her as well, to kind of make her almost like a bit more reflective than she should be. But I think that's just a gorgeous eyeshadow. Also, I'm doing this with my finger. If you're messy with your glitters, that's okay. You don't need to be clean with your glitters. I think that's overrated. Alright, and that's the eyes. Now I will leave mascara and lash for the last part, as I feel like we all know how to do mascara and lash. It's not that important. So let's go for the lippy. Now for the lippy, I already pre-picked this, okay? It's on my desk already. Like, we're ready to go. I don't wear, again, a lot of mauves or pinks, so it's really hard for me to pick that lip combo that's like, ooh, exciting. So I thought, because I don't know how I feel about it, should I do matte? Should I do glossy? Let's see, but I know what I'm going. So basically for the lip liner, it's going to be Kylie Cosmetics Lip Plumping Lip Liner in shade Kylie. This is how she looks like. She's the nude one. I think these are like the best lip liners from Kylie Jenner ever. Also, I do think that this specific lip liner in this shade is just so versatile. Okay, this girl goes with everything. It also lasts for a very long time. I'm just a big Kylie lip liner stan. Okay, if there's one product, let's say try from Kylie Cosmetics, I will always, always, always tell you try her lip liners. That's how she's looking. She is a bit warm toned. I'm not gonna lie, next to this pink, she's pulling a bit warm toned, but I feel like that's the most neutral lip liner. One of the most neutral lip liners I have in my collection. That's okay, because our lipstick is called Sultry Mauve from MAC. It is like a little bit cool toned, in my opinion. Lipstick from MAC. I don't hate this, okay? I wish I had like a more pinky lipstick. I don't. Okay, that's fine. We move. Again, use what you've got. Like, it's a nude lip. A nude lip goes with everything, in my opinion. That being said, I do kind of feel like I wanted a little bit cool tone. So, call me crazy. I want to do this in my lip, in the center of my lips. This is literally called use what you have to achieve the makeup look you want. Oh, I feel like that actually. Oh, yeah. I feel like that fixed it. Anyways, this is literally an example of use what you've got to make your makeup goals look exactly what you wanted. Now, obviously, the Milky Baby Pink lip is trending. I think I look horrendous with that, so I'm not even gonna try and achieve anything like this, but I like this. Anyways, let me do my mascara. Let me do my eyelashes. Come back and show you the finished look. And this is the finished look. I think she looks gorgeous, if I do say so myself, and I'm definitely wearing her for Valentine's. Now, if you did enjoy this type of content, please leave me a comment, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and see you next week.